What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Once again, this is John from Second City Toys. I do apologize about my voice. I do feel a little bit under the weather today, but we did receive a package today. And today we got the New York Comic Con exclusive Wolverine 5 Ronin by Mezco. And that is more than enough for me to get up and do this review. Now, right off the back, I don't know anything about the 5 Ronin series, so I do apologize if I say or do something that is not related to the 5 Ronin series. But here we go, man. Let's start off real quick with the packaging. Like always, Mezco knows how to do their packages for collectors by collectors. In the front here, you'll see the big Wolverine claws right in the middle. That drawing, it looks like cherry blossoms. I could be wrong, but there's a drawing of some cherry blossoms cutting through open with the Wolverine claws. On the top, what is that? On the top left, you have the 112 collective pose, play, and display. At the top right, you have the signature Mezco exclusive stamp. That's how you know it's legit. And at the bottom left here, you have the Wolverine 5 Ronin. At the bottom right, you have that Marvel logo. And we'll take a quick look here at the side of the box. Yeah, at the side of the box. Right up top here, you can't see it, but it does say Wolverine 5 Ronin. And you have a nice picture of Wolverine's claws right there. And at the bottom, you have MezcoToyz by collectors for collectors. That is cool. And the other side, man, it's pretty much the same thing. If you didn't believe me, there it is, says Wolverine 5 Ronin. And in the back here, we do have a nice picture of Samurai Wolverine. Looking real sharp, nice little silhouette. Really like it. Like the cherry blossoms as well in the back. Can't really tell what that is, but it could be a nice country scene. It's from what it looks like. So let's take a quick look here on the side of the box. Well, we're talking about side of the box. On the top of the box, we have the nice 112 collective. There's no varnish on this one, although, well, maybe a little bit. And at the bottom of the box, we have that Mezco warning, choking hazard action figures. Anyways, man, that's it with the box. Let's get right into it. I'm trying to keep this short, nice, and simple for you guys. So let's bring him out. Here we go. All right, guys, so here you have him straight out the box, looking real good. For a second, I thought he was going to be a little bit bulky because of what he was wearing, but the attire actually makes him look really good. I don't regret it. It's a good buy. He looks fantastic. He looks like a samurai would look like. He doesn't look weird. He doesn't look awkward. The clothes fit him to the T. And so let's just get moving, man. He looks amazing. If you didn't get this, that sucks. But if you did, man, the quality on this guy is fantastic once you have him in your hands. But let's go ahead and, man, get the accessories out the way. So real quick here, we're going to start off with the smaller sword. We do have here one of the smaller swords. I don't know what these are called, but I call them the smaller sword. So as you can see right here, it is really well done. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There you go. Man, just the detail on the handle looks really good. The sword itself, we all seen swords. We know what they look like. They look pretty good as well. This is one of the smaller ones. And let's go. And so one side of the sword, it's really hard to put back in. But if you take it around and you turn it around, it will go in just fine. I don't know if that's the shape. I don't know if that's the shape, how it's supposed to be. But let's see. Oh, you know what? Duh, it is the shape. So this one, there you go. Huh. See, I don't know much about swords, man. I do apologize. But this is the bigger sword. The detail, once again, on this is really good. The handle on these swords here and the actual casing looks really good. It looks like actual rope wrapped around. But it's not. It's like this plastic. But it looks really good. The sword, we all know what swords look like. This one has like the seam up here, which is nice, really well. Has it on both sides. The handle, of course, looks really good. Both sides. Overall, swords, pass. They pass. They're really good. So he came with two claw with 2 claw hands, a left and the right one, of course. And these, like any other Wolverine action figures by Mezco, look really good. There's a lot of detail in the hands with the veins are coming out. That looks really good. But we've seen these in the previous Mezco Wolverine, so let's keep it moving. We do have 2 of these sword holding hands. Once again, detail on this is fantastic. Look at the veins on that guy. That looks really good. So then the swords go right in there. Duh, right? Where else would they go? Anyways, let's continue, man. I don't know why I'm already sweating, but I don't know if it's hot or it's just that I'm going through this cold, but I am sweating. Too much information. Let's keep it going. We have an open palm, kind of like a strike hand that it came with, and this is the right hand. I don't know if you can see that there, but the detail on that is really good as well, like the rest of them. You know what Mezco does. You know how they do it and who they do it for. All their stuff is good. Here is a good head sculpt. I'm still trying to find out who makes these head sculpts, man. Like the sculptors of Mezco. They're really good at what they do, man. They capture them really good. Like that 5 o'clock shadow down here looks really good. The face looks really good. There's no complaints. Nope, I thought mine was cross-eyed, but it's not. Or he's not. He looks good. I like that. I like that smirk or that growl or whatever it is you want to call it. The hair looks really good, man. I like when they do this, when they single out a piece of hair to the side. I like how they do that. Really well sculpted all the way around. The ear showing. Really, really nice. All right. And then last but not least, we have the scarf. This scarf goes around the action figure, and it is wired, but only on one side. So, I don't know if you're able to tell, but the wire is on top, and there's nothing in the bottom, which makes it look really good when you wrap it around him. So we'll put it on him in a minute, but this scarf, it looks and feels really good. It's nice. It's a nice material. Doesn't feel cheap. It's really nice. All right, man. Let's get to him. He looks so good, man. He looks like what a samurai would look like. He reminds me of one of those guys in the samurai movies with Tom Cruise. Like one of them. I can't remember his name, but he's in there. I'll try to look for it. But either way, man, he looks fantastic. The clothing on him is really, really solid. I thought it was going to be like real chunky, like real puffy because of it. I like the X here that he has for the X-Men. Little X-Men logos there. Or it could be something else, but it looked like X-Men logos to me. The chest. Look at the chest, man. All hairy. It may look dirty to y'all, but definitely man hair. Anyways, let's go real quick, man, with the articulation before we keep moving. So the head does go down that much, which is pretty solid. He does go up really nice up. That's really nice. Look at the veins on that neck, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. I like how they do that. So much detail, man. So let's see, the arms go all the way up. And that's as far as they go. I can't get them up. And they go obviously all the way around, but I'm not going to do it because of the clothing itself. There is a bicep swivel. It is double jointed. The wrist is going to ball peg. So you know what's going on. It does go up and it does go down. All right, the chest piece does go down that much. And it's pretty solid. It goes back that much. And why is his hand still up there like that? That's weird. Stop it. Stop it, Wolverine. All right, there is a twist here on the upper torso. You can twist them, which is really nice. The waist, well, no, not really waist. It's all, oh, there it is. Yeah, the waist does go down with the waist. That's without the actual ab crunch. So that's not bad at all. The legs, they go up that much, which is not bad. And it does go back. Well, focus that much. That's pretty cool. I mean, he's Wolverine, you know. There is a upper thigh swivel up here. Oh, mine's cracking. You hear that? Anyways, it is double jointed. And let's see. Oh, there is some good ankle action right there. Yep, that's really solid, man. I like that. Alright, so he looks good. 2 swords in his belt. Looking pretty good, man. Let's go ahead and put on the scarf real quick. I want to see what he looks like with this scarf. I'm really not sure how to put this thing on, but we're just going to try and mess with it, you know? I mean, can't do any harm if we mess with it. Check that out. And just like that, it's windy. Dude, that is cool, man. I can't not lie. This figure is badass. Just the way the posture of it looks good. The head sculpt. Oh, you know what? Here, I didn't even mention this head sculpt, but let's take this bad boy off. Let's take a look at this face. Let's see. Man, I almost forgot the important head sculpt, man. Come on, with the man bun. He's rocking the man bun. Anyways. Looks good, man. Look at that. Man, let me take this off real quick. So, see what we're working with here. This is another great sculpt from Mezco. Like I said, if you guys know who is the sculptor, man, I'm sure there's a team of them. I'm pretty sure I said that before, but the detail on this guy looks phenomenal. Japanese tradition hairstyle. Not Japanese, I'm sorry. Samurai. Tradition hairstyle. Don't crucify me, man. I'm sorry. But there it is, man. Nice little bun on top. Nice comb all the way through the back. The beard's looking good. That 5 o'clock shadow looking real sharp. And I like the face. It's just like a nice, relaxed face. Like, there's no emotion, but then again, there is emotion. You know what I mean? So if you make him look like that, that looks fantastic right there. If you make him look this way, that looks like he don't care. But if you make him look, he just looks confused, man. So, you know, it's a bunch of emotions going on, you know? This right here says, yo, I'm badass, so you better watch it. This one here says, nah, not really that hungry, but you know what? I guess I'll eat. But you know what I mean? It's a good figure. Overall, the clothing on him does not make him feel weird or look weird. It actually fits. The shoes, the wooden shoes, not too crazy, but I know they're traditional, so they are good. You know, I could roll with it. Not too crazy about them, but they're just flat wooden shoes with little side things here. I don't know what they're called, man. I do apologize if I offended anyone. I don't know what they are. I should do my research before I start coming up here, huh? But it's all good, man. There's the review. Hope you kept it nice and short. I know there's a bunch of them out there. I know D Amazing does an amazing job at reviewing these figures, man. So go check out his page as well. But there it is, man. I'm going to put this back on just because he looks badass. How did I do it? Who cares? Let's just redo it. Let's do like a double New York type scarf thing, right? So New Yorkers do it, right? I don't know. But check that out, man. Tell me. Let's get a man. Hope you guys don't hear that background noise in the back. But that's one thing about these shoes. I can't get them to stand up because these here. This is why I'm not too crazy about these shoes. Because these bad boys here, you see how they're almost towards the back of the figure. So even if it leans a little forward from the top, then it's gonna come down forward. So you gotta get them right, kind of like he's leaning back. I'll lean back a little bit, just a little bit. And there you have him, man. Look at that. He just needs a good diorama, and then he'd be set. But that's it for today, guys. I know I said that several times, but this time I'm for real. I'm out of here. So without saying anything else, man, I hope you like this review. Leave a comment, like, or subscribe. And if you don't, that's cool too, man. I just do it for the love of these figures, man. These figures are fucking bad ass. So enough said. Stay collecting. This is John from Second City Toys, and I'm out. Peace!